Hey, Nicole here. We are going to talk about how to seduce a Sagittarius sun, moon, or rising sign. Sagittarius. Oh, and if you don't know what your partner, lover's sun, moon, or rising sign are, go to the link I've included. Okay. Sagittarius. Okay, I know this one well. Sagittarius is a fire sign ruled by Jupiter. I want you to imagine wild horses running out in a field, just frolicking. Several wild horses playing with each other, jumping up and down, biting each other, one chasing the other. That's Sagittarius. Sagittariuses are fun. They are jovial, generous. They like to just enjoy life. They like to play games. They like to gamble. They like to take risks. They are the consummate optimists. They always see the good in situations, tend to see the good in situations and not be quite as critical as maybe they should be, and so it can sometimes get them into trouble. But because they're like the wild horse, they need to feel free. This is whether you're sun, moon, or rising, if you've got Sagittarius in your chart, you are a person that needs to feel free. And if you're trying to seduce somebody with Sag, you need to let them feel free. If you're somebody who's got strong Taurus or strong Scorp, unless they've got some Taurus and Scorp in their chart, just don't even bother, okay? Or if you're somebody who is kind of more clingy, needs a lot of emotional kind of, validation, Sag might not be the right partner for you, all right? Unless they have a water moon or you have a bunch of other stuff in your chart that suggests that, well, we already just said if you're sensitive. So those of you who do really well with Sag are those who just like to have a good time, who like to have fun. And to seduce a Sagittarius, you need to be a source of happiness in their life. You need to be somebody who also is very growth-oriented, who likes learning about any topics that have to do with raising the tide. So all of our boats are a little higher. Like they love the idea of, they like to be inspired. They like to inspire other people. They are very much, and speaking of being inspired, they're inspired by things that help society at large grow. So whether it's being interested in learning or interested in traveling and seeing other places or just getting out into the world, socially having a lot of connections. These are Sagittarius rulerships. So for you, if you're chasing a Sagittarius, first of all, back it up a little because you shouldn't be chasing one. Even a Sagittarius female. So if you're a guy, men typically chase, right? And you're into the Sag girl. She is going to be what we term a free spirit, okay? You probably, even if you're with her and she's your girlfriend or she's your wife, whatever, or if you're lesbian, I don't know, no judge, whatever, that's all good. This Sagittarius needs to feel untethered. They need to feel like they are able to come together with you, feel positive, optimistic, uplifting emotions, enjoy the romantic, passionate side of life, and then go and do their own thing. So that's Sagittarius, If you're going to be somebody who tries to dictate to your Sagittarius how they should be living their life, or if you're insecure and you resort to tactics of control and manipulation, they are going to be out of there like in the blink of an eye. So you need to really get a lockdown on your own personal insecurities. Also, the Sagittarius, they love jokes. They love things being kind of lighthearted, right? So like in general, most Sages, like as far as entertainment and movies and things, they would probably prefer going and seeing like a comedy or like a, action adventure movie. That's going to kind of be a little more their speed, unless they've got, again, more water. They've got some things in their chart that might make them a little bit more serious and introspective. Otherwise, Sagittarians kind of just like to laugh at life, and they like to take a lighthearted approach to things. And in romance, if you get too emotive too quickly with them, they're kind of like, wow, you're a little bit weird, and that will scare them off. Again, unless this is a Sagittarius that has a bunch of water, then they might be right there being weird with you. So let's see, what else? Also, their physical bodies. They love somebody who is in great shape, who is athletic, who uses their physical body. Because you better believe that most Sagittarius are going to be doing the same. You need to have like energy to keep up with these people. Anybody who has Sag anywhere in their chart really is going to be somebody who's probably, if they're not using their physical body, I can pretty much guarantee that they've got emotional and they've got anxiety or other things that are inside of them. They need to be using their physical body daily to really feel, to get everything out. Okay, they have kind of a lot going on inside of them. One other thing to be mindful of, Sagittarians are known for, they just tell you what they think. Sagittarius energy is so open and authentic. And I've got friends that are Sag. I've got a wonderful friend, Sandy, that's Sag, but she's got a lot of Capricorn. And I love her openness. She just tells you, like, if she's okay with something or not. You know, my ex-boyfriend, he just tell you how he feels. This is how I feel. Boom, there it is. Like, you know, they just are so authentic and genuine. You know where you stand with them. You don't have to have the talk, you know. It's like you just know because they either tell you or they just show you. It's obvious. There's that. And then also with Sag, they don't really like to commit, typically. Just because they're afraid of they're afraid of being tied down and not being able to run free and wild. And it's not that they're not loyal, because I mean, loyalty and disloyalty can be in any sign, right? But it's that they need to feel like they're free to pursue their passions. So if you're okay with that and you can support them in that, then that will make them fall even more in love with you, and your seduction plan will be complete. So anyway, that's Sagittarius. Have fun with them. Be ready to laugh a lot, and and they can sometimes make promises and not be so good at following through on their promises. That's can be a Sagittarius thing, unless they got Capricorn or Virgo or some earthy stuff in their Taurus. So that's why you come to me and I can read their chart for you and tell you in advance. Okay. All right, go on. Bye.